What up, donkeys? JackAce here with JackAce.com with another roulette system for you. This one is called Dtf 2.0. This is an improvement of a system that I've reviewed in the past as well. This one was originally rated a grapefruit, an A by the CEG Dealer School. I originally gave this system a C, which is a plum. I think with some modifications, it could be brought up to a B, which is a peach, or an A grapefruit. And I'll show you how to do that in the future. This is a $1,200 buy-in system with an average $170 bet, and you do martingale or double your bets when you lose up to 2 different levels. So it'll go from 170 to 340 to 680. And let's just go ahead and get started. So I'm going to show you the original system, DTF. That was $60 on the 2 outside dozens. Actually, it doesn't matter which dozens you bet. And then $50 on the uncovered double street in the middle. You can actually pick any of the 3 double streets that are in that dozen. This system pays you $10 when you hit the 24 numbers on the 2 outside dozens, and it pays you $130 when you hit it up the middle. But with the modifications to the system, you bet 4 numbers straight up and 1 split, $10 each. This one for the split will pay you another $10, just like the 2 outside dozens. And this will pay you $190 on the 4 straight up bets. So let's go ahead and start.
No more bets.
I'm starting with $470,000. Like I said before, the suggested buy-in is $1,200. So we hit one of our jackpot numbers. We hit the 18. That pays $190, which is a great start to this system. Let's go ahead and rebet and
No
spin.
more bets.
If you hit one of your whack numbers, and there are 7 whacks on this system, then to get out of the hole, you have to hit your bingo, you have to hit your jackpot number, or you have to hit one of those smaller wins 9 times. We just hit for $10, so we're going to rebet and spin.
No more bets.
The expected loss per spin on this single zero wheel is $4.59 per spin. For a double zero wheel at this first tier level, it is $8.94 per spin.
No more bets.
Go ahead and respin. That's another small win. So this system has pretty good coverage. We have 30 of the 37 numbers covered. That's about 81% coverage of the field. And of course you have your 7 whacks. The 0, 13, 14, 15, 22, 23, and 24. And on a double zero wheel, you have an 8th whack, which is the double zero. Go ahead and rebet and spin.
No more bets.
So 20, another small win. Consequently, on DTF 1.0, that would have been a $130 win. But this is fine. You're rewarded for hitting your jackpot numbers here a lot more when you hit one of the 4 straight up numbers. Here we go, rebet
No
and
more
spin.
bets.
33, that's the 3rd dozen, and that's a $10 win. Doing pretty good so far, no whacks yet.
No more bets.
Knock on wood. Another $10 win. It's pretty easy to track whether you've won or lost. The vast majority of the time you're going to be hitting those outside numbers.
No more bets.
You just need to be careful in that 2nd dozen. You want to avoid those 6 numbers in the 2nd dozen. There's another $10 win. So yeah, when you hit those outside
No more
numbers, it
bets.
makes it really easy. But obviously you need to avoid those whacks.
No more bets.
So I do like this system. There's good coverage and there's opportunity to win much more. It's fine taking these little $10 wins, but really you want to hit your jackpot numbers, hit them a couple times and hit the road.
No more bets.
The original system author said you should walk when you hit your jackpot numbers 2 times in a row, or if you hit, I think, $300. So we're actually very close to that right now.
No more bets.
34, and now, yeah, we have hit that $300 goal. So this is when the system author would tell you to walk away, but we're just going to keep playing.
No more bets.
It makes it look easy, right?
No more bets.
Just keep hitting these $10 wins, right? 35, another $10 win. If you like this system, if you like looking at roulette systems in general, I have a whole catalog of them on my site, JackAce.com. I have around 200 systems as reviewed by the CEG Dealer School, including spin-by-spin results of all of their spins and their total wins and losses for their sessions. I also have a tool called the Roulette Bet Analyzer, which will help analyze any systems that you want to develop, and you can see what the payouts are for various betting patterns. You could see what the expected loss is, you could see what the comp value for that system is, and it'll warn you if you do any roulette no-nos like the 5-number bet here. You never want to make that bet. Or if you bet on 36 numbers at a time, which is also a big no-no. When you make the mistake of betting 36 numbers at a time, it's often not obvious. So the Roulette Bet Analyzer will warn you.
No more bets.
And tell you why it's not a good idea. I have a whole video on it. You can check it out too. So here we hit a 17. That's also one of the $10 wins. And let's keep going.
Bets.
Let's do this for a couple more spins and I'll show you an alternate way of betting this that I think is better.
No more bets.
So there's our first whack. And now we are going to Martingale. So double our bets and spin.
No more bets.
To get out of the hole when you Martingale, you want to hit the smaller numbers either 9 times or one of the jackpot numbers 1 time and then go back down to the original tier. So here we are betting 340 a spin.
No more bets.
Let's go. 28, that's win number 2. Let's do this over again.
No more bets.
So that's win number 3.
No more bets.
That's not good. We just got whacked again, so now we Martingale again. We are going to be betting $680 a spin. There it is, 680. So instead of the $10 wins at the second tier, you would have had $20 wins. Now that we've doubled up again, these are $40 wins on the outside. And for the straight up numbers, that is going to be 4 times 190, which is $760. Let's spin.
No more bets.
So that is one $40 win. We have to hit that another 8 times. We could actually hit it 7 times because we had a couple wins at the $20 level. So we'll just say 7 more times.
No more bets.
That's 4.
No more bets.
So this is one of the bad things about this system, which is you have to hit those smaller wins so many times to recover. That was win number 5. Let's hope to get some more. Win number 6.
No
and it's
more
a pretty
bets.
big hole to crawl out of if you're depending on those smaller wins. I believe that's win number 7.
No more bets.
And actually, we hit our jackpot, so we have recovered, and now we can drop back down to our original tier. If you look at our balance, we're up $860. Check our session stats. Yes, we are up $860. If you depend on those small bets to recover, 9 wins is a long grind, so we did get lucky and we hit our bingo, so we are going to drop down to the original tier. And while I'm down here, why don't I show you the alternate way of betting the system? Instead of making those 5 bets on the inside, you can bet $30 on the double street and $10 on 2 splits, just like this. Here, the payouts are identical to Dtf 2.0, But let me show you an even easier way to bet this. And I'm going to remove these 5 bets. And instead, I'm going to bet 30 on the double street and 20 on a corner. So here, our jackpot numbers are 17, 20, 16, and 19. And 18 and 21 become the $10 wins. So here we've changed this system from 7 bets down to 4. So it makes it a little bit easier. And the payouts are roughly the same. So let's go ahead and hit spin.
No more bets.
And we get whacked. So let's go ahead and rebet this. We are going to double up though and spin.
No more bets.
So this betting system is congruent statistically to the Dtf 2.0 system, and now we just got whacked again. So we got to double up again. We are at our highest tier and spin.
No more bets.
29, that's a small win, win number 1. And when I say this system is congruent, I just mean that it has the same number of small wins, the same number of jackpots, and the same number of whacks. In my mind, that makes the 2 betting patterns statistically congruent. And I have a whole video where I talk about that. You should check it out using the link. And let's go ahead and bet.
No more
Let's
bets.
hit one of our bingos. And we hit our bingo, so now we can drop back down to the original tier. And I'm going to continue with this, what I believe to be an improved pattern on the Dtf 2.0. Let's go ahead and spin.
No more bets.
$10 win.
No more bets.
Another $10 win. And we'll just bet this a couple more times and we'll end the session.
No more bets.
Another $10 win. So I think you get a good sense of this system. A lot of small wins, a couple of jackpots, and a handful of whacks that we are pretty familiar with as we've hit them a couple times.
No more bets.
$12, small win. And let this be our
No
last
more
spin.
bets.
$6, that is a small win. So we are actually up $1,200, which is our buy-in. We got unlucky a couple times and hit those whacks, but we did recover from them. So overall, this is a pretty good system. There's potential of winning a decent amount of money. You have very good coverage, so you're going to have a lot of small wins, and occasionally you're going to hit those whacks, which we did. This is a bit of a grinding system. You're going to have a lot of these small $10 wins, and hopefully you hit your jackpots a lot more than you hit your whacks. Overall, I would give this improved version of the system a B, maybe leaning towards an A, grapefruit. What do you think of this system? Are there ways that you would improve it? Let me know in the comments below. If you enjoyed this content, remember to smash the like button and subscribe. Always gamble responsibly, never play 000 roulette, and peace out, donkeys.